Hello again, welcome back. It's Darren from Invest Your Income. Let's come back to the channel. We are looking today at Forex, and we're going to be doing the second part of the Solid Forex Strategy, which I've been using for stocks, cryptos and currencies. Now, I went through yesterday the deviation from the moving average. Hope you enjoyed the video. It gave you a different perspective on things. If not, then it's just informational, obviously, for yourself. I'm not an advisor, just showing you how I trade. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at just any oscillators, really, and we're going to see how they pan out in relation to my my system I posted yesterday, the moving average deviation. So, excuse me. This is a strategy that's not for everyone. I've got to admit that from the start, because it does involve drawdown. You've got to be comfortable with that drawdown. But in my opinion, nailing entries exactly and exits is almost impossible. Especially consistently. You might get it once or twice, but consistently it's very, very difficult. So anyway, have a look at, see what you think. I'm just going to use the favourites, the good old favourites, which aren't particularly good, but they give you an idea of what you're looking at. So you can pretty much, I'm just going to put the RSI on here. I mean, everyone, well, a lot of people rave about the RSI. I think it's overrated, but I've got it on 34 setting here, and then we're going to place the MACD over the top of it, so you'll now see that, hopefully. And basically, I'm just going to see, make sure you got it. Yeah, you got it. Good. Basically, we've got oversold areas, as you probably well know. These two oscillators, the RSI and the MACD, are probably the two most common oscillators that are there. On a 4-hour chart, you'll see how much more sense they make. If I change back to 1 minute, you'll see we get this type of action on the 1 minute. Okay, prolonged period. So, for example, these are oversold here. Okay, so we buy, and then it goes further and further down. We're in panicking, and it goes even further, gets more oversold, and we might buy again. It takes ages to come back up. Okay, and on the 1 minute chart, a lot of people will dump their positions down here on this move here because they'll panic, and that's why the shorter time frames, in my opinion, are really good. Same happens here, goes overbought, and it just keeps on going up and up and up and up, and never comes down till way over here. Okay, so in this, up at this time here, everyone's dumping their positions or getting stopped out. Okay, so ditch the lower time frames, in my personal opinion, but it is up to you. I'm not advising you. Anyway, here we go, 4-hour chart. So let's go into a little bit of detail here. So we've got oversold area here, and we come back up again, so you could take profit there. There's a nice little move there. Don't know how many pips that is, roughly 100 pips or something. This is Euro Aussie dollar, so you could take that move there. On these settings, it doesn't come up and go higher. It barely comes up to the halfway point. You could dump some of your position there and take some nice profit, or you could just come out completely. We're not looking to get the whole move, and I said this yesterday. I hope you watched my video yesterday. If not, please go back and look at that one. I don't look to get the whole move. Okay, I'm not looking to get in up here and out down here. It's just not going to happen. You know, not on a consistent basis. So if there's profit to be taken, and it's a decent amount of profit, then why not take it? There's plenty of other trades to be made on other currencies. So that's my personal opinion. So I would personally come out up here. I would hope so. These aren't my oscillators I use. I use a custom oscillator, but it's just showing you can use these, you know, and still make money. So by here, if we hold it, which is fine, it comes back down. But look, you see where it comes back down. It doesn't go any lower. That's deviation again. Okay, divergence actually. So it's divergence on. The price is going lower, but the oscillator's actually slightly higher. The RSI and the MACD. So that's classic divergence. And you could take a trade there, and yeah, the profit is. We wouldn't take the whole move. Obviously, I'd probably come out on that move there, and you've missed out then on all this profit. And people go, "What sort of strategy is that? You miss out on all that profit." Well, that's fine, isn't it? You're just taking a massive profit here. I mean, you've taken, God knows how many pips there. What is it, 200 and something pips, 250 or something? You know, Do you need to get the whole move? Be nice, wouldn't it? But you don't need it. You've got plenty of other pairs to get those moves on. So we're looking at the highest probability of getting our money and making our profit, not getting the whole move, not riding the trend. You can ride the trend if you want, but I swing trade. So in these sort of moves here, where it's come up, I'm looking to short. I'm not looking to re-enter on this one for this pullback here. These 1, 2, 3 setups happen an awful lot, and people do trade the 1, 2, 3s. But that's just not how I found it works for me, and I've always been a swing trader, and I've only kind of just realised that in the last 3 years. But the 10 years previously, I was just getting cleaned out. I've set my stops listening to this nonsense. So here, for example, this goes overbought here, right? So MACD and RSI well up there. So we take a short position here and we go great, and then this happens. And you've just set your stop up here and you get taken out, and then oh no, it just keeps on happening, and end of the world stuff, but what I look at is this wasn't really an entry anyway. My oscillators wouldn't be telling me to get in at this stage anyway, so I'll probably be entering around here somewhere, I'd imagine. I can't see my oscillators a minute, but there we are. So say enter here, it goes higher, enter again, and it dips, it spikes up again. I just think lovely, I know it's not going to keep on going up. It can't keep on going up. And this is where we're going to bring in the whole moving average. So this is the 3000 whole moving average. You can use any moving average. I recommend doing them on longer periods than most. Don't do a 10 or something like that. Like you get recommended everywhere else, and it breaks the 10 and you sell. It just doesn't work for me. So it's BS. But what I was saying yesterday, the deviation from this moving average. Look at this. Just look at the distance between. It's a 3000 period moving average. The deviation there is huge. Okay, and we've gone overbought. So I'd be entering all day long up here. I know it has to come back. It just has to come back. We could get parabolic. I'm just trying and find something on the URRs. URRs can be quite trendy. Here we are. This can be a quite trendy pair. So look at this massive bullish run. So this is what you want to be looking at. So we've got deviation here. So I'll take that. There we go. Blinking the software. Right. So I'd sell that probably. I would have said my indicator would be saying sell around there. It goes higher, sell, 4 positions on, comes down, that's for 0, these are all profit, lovely. I'd re-enter that one, definitely. Look at that. Just, for the 3000 to be moving upwards shows you've got a lot of buying power. Okay, so when I say I don't trade with the trend, technically, I was lying, because I do trade with the trend. It's just not in the classic sense of, lend your winners ride and all this business. I'm not expecting this move, If you can predict these kind of moves, then you're a genius. Like this one here, that's downwards. You take this one, yeah, but if you stuck with it, I'll ride the trend. Look at that. Look how much you're in the hole. You just can get stopped out. So I'm not doing that. Okay, deviation back to the moving average, lovely. Here, so I'll take these trades up there. There's not a lot with my system. These aren't going to signal me much. I wouldn't have thought. So I'm probably not going to be able to be trading for most of this month, 2 months, until I get a signal. Like I say, I haven't got my indicators I use on here. I have a few mic issues here. I do apologise. I need to get myself a new mic. So basically, I'm not going to be trading much here. I'm going to be trading there. I'll be re-entering, and we're going to take profit again. Lovely profit up there. 400 pips or something, absolutely insane. And we re-enter again here. It's just nuts. I'm telling you, this strategy is absolutely unbeatable in my opinion. Once you get the hang of it and you get an oscillator you want to use, don't just use these, okay? Don't just copy my settings, okay? Trust me, these aren't the best. In fact, they're some of the worst. In fact, I don't like the RSI, the MACDs, whatever. But just go looking around at oscillators, look at settings, because it's all dependent on you, on what you want, I find custom indicators to be better. So look around for some custom indicators, not the standard settings. Yeah, so use the your custom oscillators if you can. Something that I didn't tell you earlier. If you look at this movement, this price action here, we come back up. Oscillator is overbought, and yet it's only just managed to get back to the 3000. So you couldn't get a clearer signal to sell if you wanted it. So we sell around here, say, if that is what you use in these ones, you sell here, and it's on the highs as well. And look what happens. This is where the levels is, you look back to the left and you see this level. Okay, everyone knows that that's the level. Okay, the banks know it. So where's everyone's stops going to be? Stops are going to be just above the highs, typically. Okay, so bear in mind, most people aren't trading the 4 hour. So let's put a line in there just so we can see. Okay, so let's put a horizontal line on that high. The banks know, and this is the way it works. The banks know where stops are, and you can see this is what happens. So it comes back up to that level. Everyone knows. So there's people selling here on that level. Okay, and this on the 4 hour. So if you look how many pips it comes down, look what people are going to be doing on the other charts. Okay, just got to think of that. So you got 34, 6134. It comes down to 6042. So it comes down 100 pips. Okay, people see this move and they're going to get in on this pullback. Okay, trying to sell it and ride the trend because it's a trend forming. Okay, on the 1 minute it'll be a change of trend. Down we go. So they're going to enter and they're going to get cleaned out. Look at that. Look what happens. Just look at the bar that happens. Okay, so this is the pullback. Everyone enters, all getting excited. Yes, we're going down. Brilliant. This bar's confirmation bar, right? Engulfing bar, engulfing that candle. Just look at this. Engulfing that candle. Going lower, breaking that level. Everyone's entering here. We're going down. No, you're not. You're getting cleaned out. Look what happens. Spikes up, takes everyone's stops out that they put in, comes back up to that level, cleans everyone out, and then it starts going higher again. Okay, so now everyone goes, oh no. Okay, so it goes lower here. You can see this pin bar. So people think, oh, okay, I'm re-entering again. It's bounced off that level. Re-enter again. No, it's going higher. Cleans everyone out again. Spikes up and it takes everyone out. Everyone's stops are gone. Anyone who's got stops up here is then further cleaned out. Some people may go, okay, on this bounce and enter this trade. Okay, fair enough on that one. You can get, a good few pips on that. That's a reasonable pullback. Bounced off there, but only on the 4 hour. On that bounce off that level, they can enter. Okay, fair. That's a fair trade, but not my style. What I'm looking at is, yes, it's bounced off that level. I would have entered around here probably, and I hold it. Okay, this gone lower, divergence on the oscillators, and we've gone higher. I'm in all day. It's coming down. It's at least coming to this level. You could just trade that, take this one out for 0, take this spike, goes back up, oscillators are still lower, enter again, straight down there, you're in profit again. Okay, and then going towards the oversold, so that's a sketchy trade. I wouldn't take that one probably. Depends on my oscillator, but this one most definitely. Divergence again, and it's only managed to come up here again, and we're maxed out on the oscillators in all day long. You can see what we're making here. Just pips after pips after pips after pips. So we're back to here, and then we come down, and it's doing a bit of nothing here as far as I'm concerned. And then we have a big sell-off. Now we come down here, so we're oversold, so I'd enter, and we've got deviation from the moving average, so I'm in, and I'm in again. You can see the divergence again. Now we could take this one out for 0 and take profit on that one, which is probably what I would do. We go lower, and this will start getting excited, so I'm entering here. It goes lower. I'm not panicking though, because I know it's coming back up. So I'm entering again, and we come back up. Both trades are in lovely profit. We come out here, okay, and it comes up again, and we're in again, and then the spike. It's just this spike here. This look at where we are. Just look where these are, okay. You could enter all the way up here. sell trades, and just look how much you're making in 4 hours. You know, I mean, say you get near the top or whatever, 6, you're making 300 pips in 4 hours. Incredible stuff. Anyway, I'm stuck on waffling. I've got a nice rum and coke here, which I need to refill because I just finished that one in my excitement. Tingling legs. I love this strategy. It is, I'm telling you. When you see the light, it is unreal. Once you get yourself a good oscillator and do some homework, don't get all excited and go off and use these. Okay, they do not provide the best entries. You can use them, but do yourself a favour. Do extensive research on oscillators only. This is my personal advice. Okay, just as one-to-one, not trading advice. I wouldn't want you to get stung trading. Just from my personal experience, it's 13 years trading. Once you master this, you can trade anything. Currencies, cryptos, anything you like. I'm going to do another video on cryptos and stocks and stuff. So anyway, that's me done. Have a lovely day. It was a fantastic day here today. -4 last night, a bit chilly. But a lovely day today. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. You're probably not in the weekend though when you're watching this, so have a fantastic day. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.